Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video we're going to talk Star Collecting Warhammer 40,000, and today we're taking a look at the Space Marines, and in particular the Firestorm Assault Force Detachment. Now in this video we're going to go through the special rule for this detachment before having a look at a couple of units we recommend to get started with for this detachment, and then look at some other units to expand upon after those first couple of initial purchases. We'll then finally finish off the video with a little sample army list of 1,000 points for you to use, hopefully as some inspiration for starting your own force of the Space Marines in Warhammer 40,000 using the Firestorm Assault Force Detachment. And so, to begin with, we get the detachment rule, Close Range Eradication. Ranged weapons equipped by Adeptus Astartes models from your army have the Assault ability. And each time an attack is made with such a weapon and that weapon targets an enemy unit within 12 inch, you can add one to the strength of that attack. This is pretty cool. I mean, this really does give so many weapons a brand new lease of life, allowing you to really move your Space Marines around the table. Now, it should be said that there are a few of your stratagems and upgrades that definitely work around having torrent weapons as a thing within the force, and I guess that's sort of the theme we're going for here. This is definitely going to be a themey sort of list focused around having plenty of torrents, but there is definitely a way to really push how much damage you can get out of these units. There are some really fun torrent weapons inside the Space Marine list as well. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. And so, where to get started with for the Space Marines? First of all, we are going to look at a Space Marine Captain, and we're going to look at the one in Gravis Armor, mainly because the first unit we're going to look at are going to be Aggressors, and they are in Gravis Armor. Now, a Space Marine Captain in Gravis Armor can lead the Aggressors, but can also lead Eradicators or Heavy Intercessors if they want. And you've got your Boltstorm Gauntlet there, which is a nice pistol weapon with 3 attacks at a 2+, strength 4, -1 AP, damage 1. Now, you've also got some options on what you want to do with your main weapon, as you can either choose to go with the Relic Chainsword, which has the extra attacks profile there on top of your Boltstorm Gauntlet Power Fist, which is really cool. Now, this is going to also give you the most attacks. You're going to get 3 extra attacks with it. You've got the Relic Blade, which gives you a couple of extra attacks, higher AP, same amount of damage, or you can go for an extra attack at strength 8 with the Relic Fist as well to get another Power Fist in there. So really, it all depends how many extra attacks you're going to want with this model, but they do, decrease in strength as you get more of the attacks. Rites of Battle allows you to use a stratagem on this unit for free, even if that stratagem's been used on another unit, and Refuse to Yield as well. Each time an attack is allocated to this model, you halve the damage characteristic of the attack. Now, joining this model, we are then going to look at Aggressors, who are an absolutely beastly unit on the tabletop. Aggressors have 2 different weapon options. They can go with Auto Boltstorm Gauntlets, in which they'll get Fragstorm Grenade Launchers as well. These are going to be a nice blast weapon on the Fragstorm Grenade Launchers, no AP, then damage 1. Or you can go for the Flamestorm Gauntlets, which are going to get the Twin-Linked Ignores Cover and Torrent rules. No AP, damage 1, but D6+1 shots each. Close Quarters Firepower is the unit's special ability, and what this does is each time a model in the unit makes a ranged attack that targets the closest eligible unit, you can increase the AP by 1. So this can be really cool when you consider you're going to get higher strength and you're going to get higher AP from being nice and close to the enemy as well. And what's cool enough, you also get Power Fists in combat for 3 attacks, 3+ to hit, strength 8 with Twin Links, so rerolls to wound, -2 AP and damage 2. Now, after where can we look at? I mean, we have a brand new unit of Space Marines that came out with the current release called the Inferno Squad. They are a fantastic place to go next for your Space Marines. First of all, they're going to give you bodies on the tabletop. They're only OC1, which is their biggest downside, I think, but Pyre Blasters with Ignores Cover and Torrent D6 shots per model, which is really nice. And you can also force Battle Shocks through onto your enemy after you shoot them with this unit. Is a really nice profile. I mean, these things can really pack out an awful lot of damage, especially considering you have a stratagem that can give you devastating wounds. When you've got 10 models putting out D6 shots, on average you're getting 30 shots, so you could be at 5 devastating wounds through on average. Is pretty nice. Now, A big thing for them, like I said, is the objective control. And for me, I think a Primaris Ancient is a really nice model to come grab and help join one of the units, or your units of Inferno Squad. This model, for 55 points extra, will allow you to be OC2, which is really massive in the game, allowing you to really extend and control the battlefield. Now, if we're looking at another unit to go, the Centurions are another favourite of mine in this. You have the Assault Squad, which is going to have a couple of weapon options. You can either go for melter guns, which is pretty cool. Being able to get assault melter weapons is nice. But you've also got the Twin Flamers in there, which are going to have twin linked rule on a flamer, which is really, really nice. But you've also got the ability of melee weapons equipped by models in this unit have sustained hits 2 when targeting monster vehicle or fortification units. Considering you've got siege drills with twin linked on there, a strength 10 minus 2 AP damage 3, these things can be incredibly powerful in melee, but also provide quite a decent amount of horde killing punch. Now, of course, no space reinforce talking about flamers would be complete without the tank that is all about the flamers, and that is the Land Raider Redeemer. First of all, this thing can transport your big punchy units like your Centurions or your Gravis Armored Aggressors and the Captain into combat if you want. It won't be able to hold all the models we have in this force. Centurions count as 3 and every Gravis Armor model counts as 2, but it can transport one or the other, which is really nice. Now, your assault ramp as well means each time a unit disembarks from this after it's made a normal move, it's still eligible to charge, which is awesome. And it has its own Flamestorm cannons, which are ignores cover and torrents D6 plus 3 shots on each one of them, strength 6 minus 2 AP and damage 2. This is just really, really powerful. You've also got a twin linked assault cannon on the top. You've got a hunter killer missile, a multi-melter and storm bolter there for an incredible amount of firepower. And so here we have our sample army list using the Firestorm Assault Force. Now, first of all, we have the Captain in Gravis Armor, who's going to be our Warlord, and we've also gone for an enhancement called Forged in Battle. We have 15 points spare, so I really like this. When leading a unit, each turn they can change one hit or one saving throw to an automatic 6 after rolling. This is really, really powerful, especially just for the save alone. For me, this is an incredibly good enhancement for the points cost. Now we then have a Primaris Ancient in the force as well, and then we've got our Aggressors who will obviously be joining our Captain in Gravis Armor with Flamestorm Gauntlets, a Centurion Assault Squad with Twin Flamers and Siege Drills, and then we have 2 10 model units of Infernus Marines, so 2 Infernus Squads at 10 model strong, and a Land Raider Redeemer with all the upgrades, Multi-Melter, Storm Bolter, Twin Assault Cannon, Flamestorm Cannons, Hunter Killer Missile, there to transport one of our 2 deadly combat units, or indeed even the Infernus Marines if we want to get them around the table, and provide some really great firepower. I mean, firepower, funny, because everything in here is all about fire. This, I think, is a really nice thematic list. It definitely is going to have some issues and rely a bit on getting into either close combat or rolling well on devastating wounds to get through on some armor, but I think it's a really fun list, nice and themey. This would be great playing with like an army like Salamanders on the tabletop. If you've got some ideas on your own fire-themed list, or indeed some units that actually will work well with this that aren't necessarily torrent units, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. And that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment down below letting us know what you thought about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fine little community here at Sinful Gaming, we have a Discord server linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. You can use one of our affiliate links to Gap Games or Element Games if you're in Australia or the United Kingdom, or you can subscribe to our YouTube members or Patreon, or grab some merch from our merch stores on Teespring or Ko-fi. All the best ways to help support the channel. As a special thanks to all our Patreon and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patrons: Broken Chef, Andy C, Grimskull, Colorblind Magic, Benjamin Swallows, James Cater, Mark Harvey, Domir, Average Wargamer, JJ Austrian, Cure Dynamic, Andrew Bowen, Outer and Shot First, Kenny Lowell and Soren, and to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, the Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, John Castle, and Gargamel196. Thank you all once again for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Stay safe everyone, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.